The dogs hiding in overzest are overflowing. The soul in the sky and down into silvery isles. Over pain of loving April to find disorder is making the path of dude become hazy. As silver isles in the sea, overcasing pupils, where solely reflecting the same theme. Even if we stumble, even if we are in youth, let's take off, making the wind over wings. In a faraway place where not even our voice can reach, we are solely looking up at the same sky. No, I can't finally feel it upon me again. We will meet again. I don't ever need a reason. When through a tempting hearts become closer, they will illuminate the path of you. As the yellowest silver isles beast overseas, let's make a nod to the blood dripping from our wounds. Even if we inflict pain, even if we inflict injury, we will not let go of our bond. Over there, thin hearts are melting into one, and gradually open up the path of truth. As silver isles in the sea, overcasing pupils, where solely reflecting the same dream. The silver isles beast overflowing, those in overpursued, no begins to pass over beyond misplaced. Even if we inflict pain, even if we become lost and inflicting joy, we will not let go of our bond. So even if we stumble, even if we are hot, let's take off, making the wind over wings. The shining wings that golden by the sun will get a day of life in the sky. Halloween, det älskas min vävejong. We saw so far and we're looking up at the same sky. The dogs hiding in overcessed are overflowing. The soul in the sky and down into silvery eyes. Over pain of loving April to find disorder is making the path of dude become hazy. As silver eyes in the sea, overcasing pupils, where slowly reflecting the same theme. Even if we stumble, even if we are in youth, let's take off making the mind of a wings. In a faraway place where not even our voice can reach, we are solely looking up at the same sky. No, I can finally feel it upon me again. Meet again. I don't ever need a reason. When through a tempting hearts become closer, they will illuminate the path of you. As the yellowest silver eyes beast overseas. Let's make a note to the blood deep in from our wounds. Even if we inflict pain, even if we inflict injury, we will not let go of our bond. Over there, in hearts are melting into one, and gradually open up the path of truth. As silver eyes in the sea, overgazing pupils, where solely reflecting the same dream. The silver eyes beast overflowing, those in over pursuit. No begins to us over your misplaced. Even if we inflict pain, even if we become lost and inflicting joy, we will not let go of our bond. So even if we stumble, even if we are whole, let's take off making the mind of a wings. The shining wings tightened by the sun will get a day of life in the sky. Halloween, det älskas min väg we saw so far and we're looking up at the same sky. The dogs hiding in our chest are overflowing. The soul in the sky and turn into silvery eyes. Over pain of loving April to find disorder is making the path of dude become hazy as silver eyes in the sand over casing pupils where slowly reflecting the same theme. Even if we stumble, even if we are in youth, let's take off making the mind of a wings. In a faraway place where not even our voice can reach, we are solely looking up at the same sky. No, I can't finally feel it up and me again. Meet again. I did.
Hello, good evening, konbanwa, and I do hope that you have been having a good time soon so far. So, now that a new week is upon us, have you been having a good weekend? For me, it's been quite a good weekend, and how will your week be like? For me, well, this week is actually my final week as I started gardening. So, we're gonna see what will happen after this week because there might be some changes here and there after next week. But if it will affect the stream, I will let you know. Anyway, so today we're gonna be playing some Ace Attorney to all Destinies. But before we do that, so it's my bad. So today I'm 59% pony and I'm also 86% delicious. And as for the question of the day, if it's raining outside, what activity do you most want to do? In my case, well, I would say that the weather doesn't really affect what I do, but there are some things I can't do when it's rain. But when it's raining, what I want to do the most when it's raining, I would say gaming, but I'm gonna be honest. It's actually more enjoyable watching anime or reading manga while it's raining. Or just watch random stuff. I actually like to relax while it rains. Anyway, well, I can't really think of anything else to talk about here. So let's actually get to gaming. So give me a quick second and let me change the room. Here we go. Now let me launch the game. And last time at the hang on, give me a quick. So last time at a. Oh wait, hang on. I need to do this quickly, damn it. So last time at the Ace Attorney Dual Destinies, so did we get started that with episode 4 and and we finally know about the case where the bombing happened. And now that we know that, so are we apparently gonna investigate, but I'm gonna be honest. I have no fucking idea what we are about to investigate. So, but I'm gonna. So let's find out what we shall be investigating exactly. But most likely, it will be related to this to the bombing, since since Apollo 2 seemed Since Apollo 2 seemed to suspect that there's more to this case than meet the eye. So... Wait, hang on. So let's see what we shall investigate now, since we know, since that case got put on hold due to the bombing. But this might be related to why Apollo decided. So why Apollo decided to leave us. I mean, and I'm sorry for the scarf. What would our team be with a scarf, am I right? Well, let's see. In the middle of the Space Center bombing deal, we had another bombing incident. This one destroyed Godium number 4. Furthermore, Apollo suffered massive injuries from being there when the bomb went off. Yeah, since he was forced to leave. Unfortunately, Juniper Woods was fingered as the Codium bomber. Yeah, but we do know but we did manage to prove the fact that she was innocent. And we did manage to get the detonate at Yale. At that night, I knew she had to be innocent, so we took her case on. We managed to clear Misty Wood's name. Yeah, but according to Apollo, doesn't this stop at the detonate? But Apollo sustained 40 injuries when he was attacked by detonate. Yeah, and then he decided to go off on his unit. December 19, 3:31 p.m. Write anything against it. Yeah, so let's see what we will investigate. Apollo is a tough guy, but this is taking its toll on him. Yeah, poor guy, being attacked by Tunate like that on the top of all his other injuries. Apollo is resting at the nearby Hickfield Clinic. So this is before he decided to set off on his own unit. I've had some experience with that place myself. A little more than some. What an awful turn of events. I never thought he'd land in a hospital of all places. You must miss him too, Ho. Now that you don't have anybody to tease. Don't worry, he's young. He'll heal quickly and be back before you know it. It's been a while since I last saw you. She looks so dumb. Yeah, she's usually quite cheerful and all. We won the court case, yet nobody feels much like celebrating. Alright, enough of this, people! This is not how to be mobilized. Not the idol's eyes, both of you. Oh, you're the only one who's crying. Athena. That's the realities. Look, we have work to do. We have to take over. Oh, what are we supposed to take? No, I think I get what you mean. You're talking about the Starbucks, aren't you? Take over what exactly? Apollo Space Center case, of course. As no verdict's been used, there's still a chance. I agree with Athena. We should pick up Mr. Starbucks' defense. We have to avenge our fallen comrade. Right, Daddy? You do know that Apollo is still alive, right? Apollo hasn't exactly fallen. He's still alive, you know. Good, now that that's settled, let's get going. Come on, vi går till Wait, no. We'd better not be yawning the whole way. You never know with Athena. Testicles, antipetical cuts up. Can you take care of the office, Tuesday? So thick, Daddy. Let's be careful, Otter. In the meantime, I'm going to bake some cookies and to fill up my magic panties for you. Tuesday seems to be feeling a little better. I can always count on Athena to bake everybody up with her entries. Oh, she's back! Alieti? Don't mind me, used to forget a few things. Wallet, phone, the documents, my bag. So basically you forgot almost everything. So sounds more like you forgot everything. I can always count on Athena for that too. Alright you two, let's be careful out there. Yeah, off to the Space Center detention center first. December 19, detention center. Visitors June. Yeah. So the button have been passed on to Vi. So our client is one Solomon Starbuck. He's so famous, haven't I ever heard of him? That's right, he's a super famous astronaut who works at the Cosmos Space Center. He was actually up in outer space 7 years ago. Yeah, but there was some kind of incident there. You seem to know quite a bit about him. Now I'm all excited to meet the man. Well, don't get your hope up. Wow, that was the longest sick I've ever heard. Apollo told me all about you. You Phoenix White, Apollo's mentor, right? Yes, that's right. Mentor has a nice ring to it. I mean, you are sorta like his mentor. Don't worry about a thing, Mr. Starbuck. Mr. White and I have got you covered. And you the new kid that Apollo told me about. Wait! Don't I know you from somewhere? I mean, yes. She was also there when it happened. Oh, you mean other than a deal? I don't think so. I guess so. My mistake. Okay, now that was interesting. What was that about? My memory isn't what it used to be. I know that feel. My mind and body are kaput. Same goes for my life. I mean, I'm so astronomically unlucky that I had a phone go off in the middle of my deal. I don't really know if it have anything to do with luck, because if you ask me, it did feel planned. Trying to defend me would be like trying to end the status affair without a space gift. Yikes, He seriously got to stop depressing himself. See up, Mr. Starbuck. Besides, the thing you said about ending the status affair, that just means we sign like certain stars, right? Like certain stars, oh? You know, you're right. Why didn't I think of that? After all, that's what we were all put on this oath to do, right? To sign like stars. Cause I thought it mentioned the fact that certain stars spawn out in a flash. Yeah, I think it's better you keep it to yourself. Oh yeah, here we go! 3, 2, 1, to the status affair and beyond! Yeah, I feel alive now. You can go ahead and ask me anything you want. I swear, his mood is like a roller coaster. Wait, no, it's like me, because then I remember that I can be the same. Is that really all it takes? Well, since he's ready to talk now, so let's talk a little about the case now, shall we? So you have no memory at all of the incident? I'm so ashamed. My memory of the time is as black and clouded as a dark nebula. Still, it's strange you don't remember a thing. Yeah. I do know it has something to do with the pills that you unknowingly took. Are you sure you didn't take one of those anti-anxiety pills like they said at the trial? You got it all wrong. I told them to do the investigation too. I don't know anything about any drugs. I never took any medication, I swear. It is still a developed affair of space because of what happened 7 years ago. And I was taking medication secretly every now and then when my anxiety got bad. Having a fear of space is not something an astronaut can brag about, you know. Oh, the so-called Hat One miracle. That thing must have been a terrifying experience. But I'm still an astronaut at heart, come what may. I would never take drugs that might impede my performance used to perform alone. Well, I do feel like I'm gonna trust you on that. That loans meant everything to me. That's more certain than the theory of relativity. He seems like a completely different person now. This is the face of the astronaut I know. But the tranquilizers were found in your system. Yeah, see, that's the thing, but I don't know why I'm done for. If you didn't take them, then maybe somebody slipped them to you. Exactly, that's what I thought. It must have been the real culprit. My medication was in my locker. Anybody could record their hands on it. Maybe the real culprit also planted the detonator switch in your pocket. Yeah, that's gotta be it. I've been framed. I'll say they even managed to plant Europeans on the streets before slipping it in. It's a real possibility. Do you remember anything else that might be relevant? Anything at all, no matter how small, like a motor weapon for example. Yeah, the knife that doesn't have any fingerprints. That knife, I think it came from one of the Space Center's utility kits. Utility kits? Yeah, staff who work on machinery a lot are given 10 special toolkits to use. All the technicians have them, so I thought you could prove whose knife it is. Well, that complicates things. Utility knife, it has the victim's blood on it, from a set of utility tools used by Space Center. Utility knife updated in the court record. Well, let's talk a little more about the Hot One miracle then. Because I do wanna know what happened. As I recall, your last trip into space was 7 years ago, right? That's right, it was a pretty youth experience. During that reason we had all kinds of problems with the craft. You did? What kind of problems? Yeah, I do seem to remember that. Let me actually... Oh wait, never mind. I don't have it här. Power failure, oxygen leakage, bursted radiator, cracked window, loose control column. I'm actually surprised that you are still alive then. The heat shield came off as we were entering the atmosphere. I thought I was a corner. Honestly, how are you even alive? How are you even fucking alive? But I managed to make it somehow with the popsicles and ice packs from the freezer. Saved by ice cream, huh? No wonder they dubbed it the Hot One miracle. It's a miracle you made it back. Yeah, indeed it is. It's not exotic but a miracle. Okay. Space is a pointless place. That's why it continues to capture people's imaginations. But the vastness of space shows us how insignificant we are in the scheme of things. Also, now we're gonna get philosophical then. Well, you aren't then, because I am quite the philosopher myself. The darkness just goes on and on forever and ever and ever without end. There was nobody else there. Nobody was gonna come save me. I was all alone. All alone. With nothing to listen to but the sound of my own breathing and heartbeat. I kept scrambling to make repairs, but I couldn't keep my hands from shaking. An experience like that would make anybody afraid to go up into space. Yeah, very true. So let's talk a little more about outer space. With expensive heart, when do you eat in this mission? What? No way, of course not. Even though I wanna go up into space so bad I can barely stand it. I wanna take off the office cavity at escape velocity and spin around weightless. But you have to admit it was pretty harrowing. Weren't you even a teeny bit afraid? I mean, even under normal circumstances of Walter or the spear bit scared. I was afraid. Of course I was. Still am. At least you're honest. But space is man's final frontier. An unknown world. The cosmic dude is out there waiting for us somewhere. The cosmic dude, huh? You might be talking about the same thing as me. Because there are people looking for the dude in every walk of life. No matter how afraid I am, I'm sorry I can't manage. If I keep eating my fire, I'll never find the dude. As long as I don't give up, I can keep up the fight. One thing's for sure, Mr. Starbucks' passion for space is undeniably the real thing. Yeah, and I do like that. No, about the victim, which was apparently Apollo's childhood friend. The victim, Clayton, he was kind of like your boutique, wasn't he? Well, it wasn't a big exaggerated deal like Master Apprentice or anything like that. But Clay did think of me as his mentor. The mentor and the boutique, what a combination they must have been. With his encouragement, I never could get over my fear and go back into space. But no. Clay must have been very encouraging, huh? Yeah, it's funny, really, whenever I told him so, you're fine. I always got the feeling everything really was gonna be just fine. You're fine. Apollo says I'm fine and you're fine all of the time too. Yeah. Well, so that explains Apollo's sort of style. And I always feel encouraged too whenever I hear him sort it. Yeah, Clay and Apollo were best buds. They used to come and visit the Space Center a lot ever since they were high school kids. One day, out of the blue, Clay even told me he wanted to be my boutique. Those two hung around the Space Center so much they were like a part of the staff. One time during Cherokee training, I started to panic a little bit. And the two of them took themselves shouting, "You're fine!" over the yard you. It was a simple thing, but it was exactly what I needed to hear. So I'm fine and you're fine were like Apollo and Clay's secret faces, huh? Basically, yes. I wish I could ask Apollo more about Clay and the relationship now. Speaking of Clay, how do you suppose he climbed down the ladder with you over his shoulder? Yeah, that's a good question. Sorry, but I can't even begin to imagine. But he actually did climb down that ladder. Some way has to exist. From the freedom of space to the walls of a cell. But I'll be secure to say that the dark night sky isn't half bad due for bad windows. You remember what? You're fine! Solomon Soul Starbuck is fine! Everything is going to be alright! Huh? And Adela Sykes is fine! Come on, Mr. White! You do! Do I really have to? Felix White is fine. I can't hold you! Felix White is fine! We'll get you back into space yet, Mr. Starbuck. Believe in your own innocence and have faith in us. Apollo believed in you wholeheartedly, and that's good enough for me. I believe in you too. Thank you. Thank you, both of you. I'll put my faith in you. And I want to make it back into space. All I need first is a not guilty verdict. It so feels nice to yell through ourselves every now and then that we're all fine. Exactly. I'm Jochira and I'm fine. Okay, Mr. White. Let's get our investigation of the Space Center started. Pronto. Good idea. Good idea. Let's go. Well, I finished speaking with you then, so let's head to the Space Center then. December 19, Cosmos Space Center entrance. So I finally get to investigate her now. Wow, I was wondering what kind of a place this Space Center would be. It almost looks like an amusement park of the future. Yeah, did you know they even let the public see the rockets up close? Oh, so check it out. Look at how brightly the Jochira logo shines in the sunlight above the entranceway. I really think the stars and the rocket motives it's got going. Yeah, I do like the logo. Jochira. Is that the new name of the Federal Space R&D program? Yeah, but why the Destinies acronym? I mean, what is GAR supposed to stand for? Galaxy? If that were it, then the whole thing would be something like Galaxy Exploration Agency. Which, if you ask me, I'd have abbreviated to Gaxa or even Gaia. No, Gaxa I like, but Gaia is a no. I guess so. Oh, I know. Maybe the person who came up with the name usually likes the letter Y. This exchange is beginning to feel oddly like Tessa V. Anyway, this place is more than just a social facility. It's also a tourist attraction. Tourist attraction? Don't make me laugh. It's a it's a monument to the human race. Connecting scooter, full speed ahead. Oh, who's... Oh. Yikes, what did he say and what's he want? Well, whoever he is, he really nailed it. He really nailed this small space captain look. Look upon me and look well. Behold the great power of space science. Pardon me, but you are... My glorious name is Yuri Cosmos. Also, so you're Yuri Cosmos, huh? Well, you sort of know in that case that you are a suspect in my list. And wait, hang on. You know what? You see that star over here? That star looks very much like the star from Super Mario. Like, is that a Super Mario star? Nice reference right there. And when we are talking about it, you see that slime there? That slime actually looks a bit like the slime from Dragon Quest. So I'm seeing through references here. I am the director of the Cosmos Space Center, the center of the cosmos. Boss, that was pretty cool and interesting. If this person is the Space Center's director, then that means... Aha! So you were one of the first to discover Gray's body, weren't you? Yeah. You in my book, you're the main suspect. I mean, in my eyes. And who was the first to find the victim? Actually, there were two of them. The Space Center director, Yuri Cosmos, and Detective Kantais Armor. Yeah, and I do believe that she is innocent. That is correct. I was honored to be the very first man in all of space and time to discover the body. But this talk of the incident, are you by any chance the space police? Almost. You can't attack them with space until you use any old thing, you know. We Mr. Starbucks lawyers, we had to investigate his case. Oh, and we are all lawyers, by the way. Ah, I see. Yes, I will heard about you. In that case, by my esteemed privileges, I grant you permission to investigate. I trust you are appropriately grateful. Now go ahead, have at it. I can already tell he's going to be nothing but trouble. Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens. Don't let him hold you say that or you'll see what the job really is. Let's use to be professional and ask him about when he found the body, okay? Yeah. But before that, so talk a bit about yourself. So, as director, what do you do here at the Space Center specifically? Defend peace across the galaxy and promote space development in this country. No matter what obstacles stand in our way, we keep going. For the sake of mankind. Oh, I believe I used the word specifically in my question. Yeah, you did. Attention all personnel. Do you break stations? Prepare for break. Oh, I get it. You just want around and tell people what to do in a self-important manner. That is exactly right. Because I am an impotent man, my manner is impotent. Okay. Well, that response was quite something. Mr. White, this man doesn't get sarcasm. But there's bound to be some people like that, high in the boundlessness of space. What's that? You want to know what it is that makes me impotent specifically? Very well. I will tell you. I was the central figure of the Hatman music. You might proceed to be appropriately impressed. No, go ahead. Have at it. I might be more impressed if I know what he did for it. Specifically. Yeah, he literally told us nothing. And now let's talk about the bombing. Could you tell us what you know about the incidents from the other day? I refuse. Okay, but why? But explaining is the job for common folk, not the director of the center of the cosmos. I don't think so. Which is my testimony, which will go down in space history, will be held in the courtroom. Oh, I see, so Black will have already been in contact with you. What? So does that mean you'll be taking the stand tomorrow? That is correct. I will be the most glorious witness in the history of mankind. I'm not sure if he really understands what being a witness is all about. Yeah, it doesn't seem that way. Looks like the Director Cosmos is the type that only talks about what he wants to talk about. Then let's at least try to ask him about the things he might be willing to open up about. Yeah, like Hat 1, he really does seem to want to brag about it. The Hat 1 project, the Hat 1 was a rocket that was launched into space 7 years ago, correct? And despite the numerous problems, it somehow made its way back home. I suppose it is part of my job to educate ignorant young folk like you. Very well. I will impart to you the complete story of the Hatman music. Okay, I'm listening. Uh-oh. Thank you very much. Hat One's noble mission was to collect samples from an asteroid, and Mr. Starbuck was the pilot for that flight. Yeah, I do know about the asteroid sample. Eventually, the Hat One used its plant orbit from where it launched the hop pupil towards the asteroid belt. From that, the hop pupil began its long, lonely journey into the far reaches of space. Then, after a terrifying struggle, the Hat One returned safely to Earth. The struggle was when the incident known as the Hat One miracle occurred, right? Correct, and it really was a miracle. Of course, they just had to turn the ordeal into a movie. Yeah, but honestly, they won't have missed out if they didn't, so I'm glad that they did. As for the Hopper Pure, it did eventually arrive safely at its destination. It obtained a fair samples from the asteroid and returned to Earth about a fair days ago. So what kind of samples are they? What's in them? The samples are scheduled for analysis in the near future. Oh, so you don't know yet? We haven't had the time, since they just came back the day before Terran's murder. Regrettably, we've had no time to inspect the samples due to everything that has occurred. But this puts our space development program ahead of all the countries by several years. That's quite impressive. Yeah, very much so. Because this guy isn't just a load-mounted backyard after all. In the golden age of space development, over Peter Caesars were successful in bringing a moon yoke back. That is the greatest achievement in the history of the Space Center. The public fell in love with space and all of its glorious potential. A moon yoke, huh? I remember that being big. Over was with the moon yoke live on in overwork with those asteroid samples. I want to bestow new hopes and dreams for the future upon mankind once again. That is my mission, as the man who stands at the center of the cosmos. I heard there's lots of resources into moon yokes and stardust from asteroids these days. Actually, you have a point. The city results could potentially have a huge impact on all of a civilization. It's like we in a new space race with every other country out there. But bite your tongue, it's not for anything so based as money or politics. It's all for the brilliant future that awaits mankind, and all for my illustrious mission. With the years that boots and goats, my staff tells me fiancés are died, but I won't hold it. I guess even a space program has towards its boot set. Yeah, nobody have endless boot set. By the way, you seem awfully knowledgeable about this kind of thing, Athena. Oh, well, you know, I thought I'd the better person for the case. So you have been studying hard? Is that so? Well, I will be on my way. As you can see, I am a very busy man and a very important man. Collecting scooter, fire up the main engine, max party speed, and case. Oh, and there he went. That thing is surprisingly fast. I guess we'd better get going too. You bet, let's make it so. Yeah. So, what do you do now? Athena Sykes is fine. Huh? What was that all about? I thought I'd better get the fight up twice as much to make up for Apollo being gone. For starters, I thought I'd imitate him. See we're doing a voice work out, huh? Yup, you had to push the voice up from the pit of his stomach. Hold it! There's a contradiction in the witness statement. You really serious about this? Objection! You are lying. The true culprit is the youths. Uh-oh. What? Then who's going to handle the verdict? Oh, I didn't think of that. Well, I mean, we did have a case like that at the great Ace Attorney. Anyway, so any ideas? So what do you think we should do next? Oh, that's right. What's right? What is it, Athena? I still remember I forgot to call yawning today. Believe me, Athena, you have done plenty of yawning already. I was so taken up with what happened to Apollo, it slipped my mind. Oh, that wasn't what I was asking. Anyway, so let's head to the loans then. December 19, Cosmos Space Center, 14 loans. Is that Loch Ness? Anyway, I'm not gonna lie, I do wanna give this one a try. Even if it might make me vomit, I wanna give it a try. I don't vomit a lot, I don't give a fuck. It looks fun. So this is where Mr. Dale was murdered. Yeah, this is the loans. Let's see that the police made again. Right now, we in the main building here on the right side on the third floor. Yeah. Exactly here. Claimed Mr. Starbuck fled half from Lone's apartment after the explosion. You there, no admittance without express permission. We Starbucks lawyers, we will go to investigate. Sorry, nobody gets in without permission. Not even the police superintendent. Can't have Detective Fulbright getting mad at me. Well, I mean, it's easy to get past him. You won't be surprised. You won't be surprised at how easy it is to get past the Fulbright. So Detective Fulbright is high, huh? Yeah, he's in the long spot 1 corridor. Go get clients from him and then we'll talk. Leave it to me. I'm going to get an intel out of Detective Fulbright. And the thing is, it's actually true. Let's see, what exot I use on him today? Fulbright, I'm actually starting to feel bad for you. I don't know if I should be grateful or afraid. So, to get in the lone spot 1 corridor, we just have to go to that door with a blue rocket on it, I think. Wait, that door? Yes, it is that door indeed. It looks awfully familiar. Good eye there, boss. That is the door client Mr. Starbuck used during the escape from the lawn spot. That explains it. The fingerprint system has been deactivated, so I think we can use the bus too. Now come on, let's go. Alright then. So over to the lawn spot 1 corridor now. December 19, Cosmos Space Center, lawn spot 1 corridor. So here I am now. So this is it, huh? This is the corridor that two of them used in the escape. Yup, this is the only thing connecting lawn spot 1 with the main building. I see police step down at the other end, cause we want to be looking at the lawn spot. After the explosion, this whole corridor must have been filled with smoke. Yeah, it's easy to imagine that. And the lawn spot itself was probably a sea of flames. Must have been pretty scary for them. Now where could Detective Fulbright be? Hey, I think that's him over there. Oh, there he is. What should I do? Which part is the part of justice? Huh? Okay, why is he questioning himself already? He seems to be lost. That's funny. This corridor is a straight suit. Huh? It's you, lovely people. Welcome to the Space Center. And you're in a relaxing day off, are you? Have a little rocket sightseeing. We had to investigate the scene, same as you. Do you have any info to share? Boss, if he asks at all reluctant to give us information, we hit him with whatever shall we do, I'm so he'll fall for it. Yeah, he's actually an idiot, so... Got it? Are we trying to cast the unholy family talk here or something? In front the case, huh? Alright, I'll gladly share some with you. Well, that was easy. Huh? What just happened? Detectives and lawyers seeking truth and justice side by side. I like it. You take whatever you want from me, you info bandits. I'm in a serious mood today. I do know there's something better for Detective Fulbright today. But we need information, so let's get on with it. If you say so. Yeah, that was actually quite unexpected. So let's talk about the crime scene then. Detective Fulbright couldn't give us permission to investigate the crime scene. There's an officer on guard and we can't get in. Or whatever shall we do? That's an easy one. I'll let them know over there to let you in. Just like that. You're not gonna be like, no, you're not allowed to investigate. You're not gonna try to stop us. Investigate your heart's content. Take a week if you need it. A month, even. Fulbright, is everything okay with you? You are not acting like yourself right now. Shall I have some snacks to live with? One of my men keeps a mean neck you. The fuck is going on? Oh no, that's okay, but thanks. Definitely not the Fulbright I know. Detective Fulbright is acting sickly sweet. It's kinda gross actually. Do you think he hit his head or something? Honestly, I was wondering that too. Who knows? Whatever the case, it's making our lives way easier. So what happened? You were here at the Space Center at the time of the incidents, weren't you, detective? That's right. I was here on a security assignment. The police are going to secure your get the answers now. I didn't know that. Yes. Well, you know what? To serve and protect. Okay. What was with that hesitation? The explosions occurred when I was high on duty, so I started leading the evacuation. Yeah, I do remember that being said. He's leaving out a lot of details, but okay. Could you tell us more about what happened? Of course, a bomb went off on the second floor of the main building. Right after that, the one over in Launch Part 1 also blew sky high. So I immediately instructed the visitors and the employees to evacuate to the shelter. The shelter? Yep. It's right below the entrance. That's right. There's an evacuation shelter in the basement of the Space Center. It's there for accidents and emergencies and the like. So where were you when the first bomb went off? I was on duty on the 4th floor. It was quite a madhouse, I tell you. The elevator wasn't working on account of the explosion. And the stairs on the second floor were destroyed, so we couldn't go that way. Then wasn't it impossible to get on to the basement shelter? Yeah, it certainly sounds that way. No, we lowered an emergency ladder from a 4th floor window and escaped that way. Ah, I see. It was a fruity latte, so it wasn't very stable, but at least it used the yarn. After I secured the latte, I left to take another look around for any other survivors. Once everybody else got out safely, I made my way down too and headed to the shelter. Wow, what an ordeal! But climbing on an emergency ladder kinda sounds fun. Yeah, haven't we all taken some kind of emergency exit? Thank you for your answers, detective. They were very helpful. Just a moment, I have some more information to share with you. Okay, aren't you being awfully serious? But don't help you secure the black quill, okay? You doing this behind his back, huh? Wow, and be secure the black quill usually has you on a short list too. Well, never mind that. Haha, I thought you should know that there was a witness. Are you talking about Yuri or someone else? Could you tell us more about this witness? Starting, the witness was a space center employee who was on the 4th floor. When she was climbing down, she looked through a window into the 3rd floor lounge. So, she was looking into the crime scene from the outside. Okay, so it was someone else. That's right. It was just a matter of chance that she saw something important. Not that I know what she saw exactly yet, though. I wonder what she saw. You don't? But that's the most important thing of all. Ha ha ha! Don't you worry. I'll get around to interviewing her soon enough. She should still be somewhere here in the Space Center. You might even run into her. A 4th floor employee, huh? Alright, thanks for the info, Detective Fulbright. Yeah, you saw being cooperative, Detective. A little too cooperative, even. Yes, well, actually, something you can talk about? Yes, something like that. Anyway, never mind. Don't worry about me. So there's a good reason, huh? Well, I'll be on my way now. What was that all about? Yeah. He was starting there at the end. Something is definitely going on. I'm going to get it out of him the next time I see him. Okay, I'm not so sure he'll talk about it though. Well, we have permission to investigate now. Let's head back to the port in the lounge. Alright then. So now we can actually investigate for Yale. Now that we have permission. December 19, Cosmos Space Center, port in the lounge. Are you through? Detective Fulbright has granted you permission to investigate. He also said I should pick you some snacks or give you a neck cube too, if you'd like. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Uh-oh, that's alright, but thank you for the offer. Well, time to roll up our sleeves and start investigating. Yeah, It's finally time to get into action. Now let's see. Let's start the game again. So this launch is on the third floor of the main building. And according to Apollo, this is where he believes a third party killed his friend. Well, let's stop the recap and start looking for traces of this third person then. To read my mind, Athena, will make that our first priority. This is one problem to assume. It's just so big. Well, what did you expect? Don't worry, we can use this to help us. A Space Center pamphlet for the years. Yup, picked it up at the entrance. The maps inside the gold so come in handy. Let's see. Yup, here it is. A map of the lawns. I see. This is the door we went to talk to Detective Fulbright. Oh yeah, that's the door with the fingerprint recognition log. Well, I thought this map will make things a little easier. Space Center pamphlet. A pamphlet for visitors to the Space Center. It includes a diagram of the port in the lawns. Space Center pamphlet added to the court record. Yeah, no more excuses. Let's track down the third person. I see. Wait, there's just one more thing. Was that stay scared to moving outside the window? Oh boss, it's just a holographic email. Oh yeah, I know that. That's a relief. There should be a button somewhere in this room to turn the emails on and off. That's what it says in the pamphlet anyway. The only reason you're so eager to start is so that you can push that button, isn't it? And what's wrong with that? Let's just look for the button when we're looking for clues. Alright, fine. Let's get investigating. Yeah. Well, here we go then. Investigation time now. No matter how I look at it, all I can think of is total device. So that's what you think of. I think that it looks fun. But of course, it's a training device for getting used to zero gravity. You are right indeed. Uh-oh, Athena has an odd glint in her eye. Is she thinking of putting that thing on? I so try to stop her, but I'm afraid she'll use the odd muscle me. Hey Mr. White, look at that up there. Okay, what is that? Some kind of fragment. It's stuck in tight. Oh, so that's what the glint was all about. That color looks familiar. I think it's part of an oxygen tank. I think you're right. But if that's her, it means Gray's tank erupted after they arrived at the port in the lawns. So basically the Black will stay that Mr. Starbuck dropped the crate on the latter. Yeah, it goes right down the gutter. Must be beyond. This proves that both of the astronauts were alive when they used the port-in loans. So, Apollo was right. The seal of the motor wasn't the loans part. Hehe. Way to go, Apollo. Yeah, one to Apollo. Say you to Black Quill. Anyway, let's see what else I can find out then. At first glance, it looks like a peaceful landscape, but then it starts creature. Didn't the Hopper go to some planet? Maybe this is what its surface looked like. I don't know. I think it would be maintenance if they discovered a creature like that. Yeah, very true. It did make quite a bit of new stuff when the prop came back. Okay, never mind. Yeah, but the Hopper prop didn't even go to a planet. It went to an asteroid. Yeah, that is true. That's a big yoke kind of thing. Even aliens can't live there. Okay, why did Athena look so surprised? A window, and it's right next to the holographic image too. I bet it's sad to have people see the stark contrast between reality and virtual reality. Way off, it says emergency ventilation. You know, to clear smoke from a fire. See, it's pointing out the virtual insanity of reality. Oh, you Athena. So it looks like. Why did the music suddenly stop playing? So it looks like there are details that lead in and out of this room. Well, let's check. Doom, you please. Okay, Ta-da! The Space Center pamphlet. We have a place that says Boarding Loans 1. Okay, what the fuck is the deal in at 6 o'clock in the night? I mean 8 o'clock. Here are the details. Let's call them Lefty, Righty, and Tommy. Can't we simply say left, right, and Tom? People usually say west, east, and south in a case like this, you know. Details. Anyway, take a look at the west door. That door with the rocket icon leads to Launch Part 1. I know because it says high on the map Launch Part 1 corridor. So that's where we were with the detective. It was filled with smoke after the explosion. Right. Next up, the right hand side of the map, or east in U Vault. That's the door with the satellite's icon to signify communication, aka the control room. Yep, it definitely says control room. Looks like it has another door on the opposite side. They communicate and exchange information with rockets and probes in space from there. I see. So it's the center of the space center. The space center, if you will. The seven party started talking like the active cosmos after they've been here a while. It seems that way, but it seems that they built a new command center on the 6th floor. That's what they used for the hat-through mission. So this control room was empty at the time. I see. I've always wanted to see the inside of a mission control room. And since we have, I tried to do that too, but it doesn't look like we'll be able to. Yeah, I didn't notice it was locked. They want to keep curious kids like you out. So the door is protected with fingerprint recognition. Only the director can go it use. With that much security, I'm definitely not the one they're looking to keep out Athena. Indeed. So apparently, the lock is also hooked up to a backup generator in case of emergencies. Control room door lock. The door lock to the east. It can only be operated by the director. Backup power lets it function even when the power goes off. Control room door lock. Added to the code record. Okay, what about that last door? Alright then. This lower door, oh excuse me, I mean short door, it leads to the elevator. This is the door we came to when we entered this room, right? Yeah, I do believe so. Yup, and of course there was no fingerprint recognition device, so it's open to anyone. But the elevators weren't working at the time due to the explosion. Man, that's about it for the 3 musketeers on the 14 floors. Thanks. Understanding the layout of the loans should help us understand the case. That's why I thought we'd better have a good grasp of where all the doors go. Yeah, good move actually. Anyway, so let me keep investigating her now. That's some pretty futuristic looking furniture over there. According to the pamphlet, those are no ordinary chairs. They're like amusement teacup rides. You can borrow them yourselves, it says. If you spin the table, you share spins too. Why would anybody want to have something like that, huh? It's for astronauts who have a trouble with the device on the ceiling. No vertical spins. It says it's a tiny device that's easy on the eyes and on the body. Can a passenger call themselves an asteroid if they can't handle Cherokee? Yeah, it is a must. Anyway. So this is where they discovered Clay. Yeah, he was already dead when they found him. Let's take a look at the photo. So he was dead out like this and... was starting to look like a Thanos. That's the thing that persecuted Black Whale Manson when I was in court with Apollo. He said that it contains asteroid samples. Oh yeah, Detective Cosmos mentioned something about the too, didn't he? Very correct. That they were brought back only 5 days ago by the prop that they had one launched. I wonder what they look like. Do you think they let us see? I strongly doubt that. Let's think about that after we resolve the case, okay? So let's keep looking hard then. And then I'll go and look like that now. Okay, I think I know what this is. So let's see how then. Has another amazing piece of equipment marked on the surface of the moon, it says. Oh boy, I wanna try. Gravity's weak on the moon, I bet I got to meet our summer souls. We still on off, remember? Besides, it's connected to the ceiling. Well, at least I got jump really high. There's a sign on the wall that very clearly says, don't jump too high. Then what good is this thing? Oh, did I say it in the beginning? Walk on the surface of the moon? You did, yes. Anyway, let's see what else I can figure was okay. What's this? Adapter? It's a test suit. The cleaning robot set of the carpets out from here. The robot do the cleaning. What a futuristic world we live in. That we are. I hope they don't evolve like they do in science fiction movies. No way, all the robots are very nice. Actually, wasn't the one in the long spot one corridor? We can go say hi to it if you want. Actually, you are right, we did see one there. Now, let's see her, what I'll find her. What's that anyway? Hey, I see something shiny down there. Let's take this cover off then. Is that a bullet? What's this? It looks like a metal jelly bean. It's really small, but it's a bullet. It's only about 2 or 3 millimeters in diameter. Let's see. That would make the caliber 0.10. Caliber refers to the diameter of a cone spiral, right? Right? Yes, but I've never heard of a 0.10 caliber cone before. This bullet must be for a special kind of cone. I bet if you try to fire a bullet this small with a regular sized gun, it won't use the fire right out. Yeah, it must have been a very small gun. I wonder how the bullet ended up here. Yeah, good question. I mean, we in the bottom left or on the south door side of the room, according to this map. Yeah, that's better far from where Clay's body was. Maybe the police didn't think to look there. Yeah, leave it to Detective Fulbright to accidentally hand us use the card we need. Where you do. Bullet discovered in a coated that yawns along the south wall of the port in the Laos. It was fired from a .10 caliber handgun. Bullet added to the code record. Well, let's see how then. Alright, and then let me see her now. And then I look her now. Okay, fingerprint device on. Okay, let's see what I'll find her now. Let's see. This toy is Western pamphlet. Here we are. It's the door to the corridor that leads to the Lost Part 1. We went to it only when we went to talk to Detective Fulbright. Because the security lock must be disengaged now, right? They say the corridor was filled with the smoke at the time of the bombing. This thing besides the door. This must be the fingerprint recognition device. Which reminds me, we should get the black wheel and talk about it at the deal. Actually, the notion of a third party Lost Party 1 is utterly ridiculous, absurd. You stand in the area from the launch. One must pass through patrol guarded by a fingerprint recognition device. And allow me to state up front that there are precious fair with the clients to do so. Then does this mean that the bomber spins were verified by the system? But the number of authorized personnel was supposedly to be really small. Voila, fingerprint ported. I brought it just in case something like this came up. I found it at the office. I've been itching for a chance to use it. Wow, way to think ahead. Now let's toss the fingerprint recognition device and see what we can find out. You got it. Now the speaker somehow and a little over that and well, how we go then? Let's see what we have here. Oh, we got something. It's on a single set of pins. Oh, isn't that a good thing? Yeah, it is actually. So we can figure out which pins to test out. I'll find out will be so long as to get the cool pins on the first try. When I'm willing to bet that Detective Fulbright has some fingerprint data. Right. And there's the security footage of this door too. Yes, here it is. It came up in court the other day. I wish we could see the part of the footage used after this. Oh, Because that would be right before the wanted it. Let's ask the director. It would he seen, he probably saw it to us right away. Yeah, it seemed. I won't be surprised. Yeah, he's in almost too good of a mood today. I liked it. So let's keep looking then. So this is the fingerprint recognition device. Because you put your hand on this hand mark. Because when you can try not to line my hand up with the old line. Don't Athena, this thing is related to the case. Get your pins all of it out and the next thing you know, you've been named a suspect. Wow, how can you be so cute to a little girl like me? I mean, he's only saying how it is. I'm not going to stairs, BC. Anyway, what's that one? I wonder what this picking up is for. It looks like the knob on a stove. Well, it's the same shape, but I think that's where the smiley is ends. I mean, it's behind a glass pan. What kind of a store would a guy and open security like that? When the knob is tied up and down, so it was a fast stove. So if it was fast stove, the bonnet would be off. Right. And if it was the first stove, still I wonder what it's really for. Something don't own by no that's not a stove. How about a yogurt engine? If you had to start the engine hard, the yogurt will take off before you could get in. Then of course all we can say for now is that it's a mistake. It's a mistake, no. Yeah, let's leave it at that. Anyway. And let's keep looking around Hannah. Up behind the purple sky, plenty of greenery and a tranquil lake. The idyllic scene stretches on as far as the eye can see. It's beautiful, but it takes something to make it truly captivating. Anyway, so let's keep. Okay, how about if I go like this, then we shall see. Oh, let's see how then. Oh, a meal! How thoughtful of them to put one here. Thoughtful? So the ladies can fix the makeup. I don't think that's what it's for. One's appearance is used as important in space as it is on Earth, you know. You never know when you're going to run into some other life form after all. I thought anyone with things like that would ever become an astronaut in the first place. Yeah. Who knows? Testa ambiente uksikin kapsauste för jag kommer in efter training season. I wonder if they can change your voice. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Huh? It didn't do a thing. Oh, it's not helium, Athena. It's oxygen. Yeah, thought it is. Anyway. What's this now? There's some kind of panel with two buttons on it here. Just push it. That's the invariable principle of buttons. There are such things as the buttons left on post. What? Hey, the guide holographic image disappeared. Yeah, that side of the wall seems kind of a barren without it now. Still, let's see if we can find anything new with the image off. So let's see what else then. Let's take a look now. With the holographic image off, the screen is completely black. Well, for some reason, makes me think of losing an argumentative piece of good black quill in code. But at least it's got my brain gived up. I come up with my best ideas at times like this. So you too, ho. Anyway. So let's see how then. Okay, I got all that done then, so... Well, I do believe I finished exploring her. Let's see. You trying to decide now. So, okay, we have an art break in 10 minutes, so be right back and see you in 10 minutes. But before that, let me actually... Yeah, then I'll go back here. Anyway, be right back and see you in 10 minutes. I can't hold your voice crying for me, it's crying out my name. I was acting tough by saying that I don't team because it's scary to lose my team. I have a feeling that by abandoning my team, I'll be able to make up for something else. Tuesday is the determination to chase after intangible things like wishes or love. I can hold a voice crying for me, stand up and fight. Don't deceive yourself. Cry for you in order to answer your voice. I know cry out your name. I placed my lack of self-confidence with kindness. I have a feeling that by giving up, I'll be able to stop hurting others. When we completely accept our pain and hardship and start to understand each other, you stand will be born. I can hold a voice crying for me, don't yawn away. I will hold you everything tightly, cry for you, wanting to answer your voice. I know cry out your name. Let's never forget the fact that we can be healed by overwhelmed of contact and sadness. I'm hearing your voice crying for me. It's crying out my name. Cry for you in order to answer your voice. I know cry out your name. I cry for you. Are you hearing my voice? It's crying out your name. You cry for me. I can hold your voice. It's no crying out my name. I can hold your voice crying for me. It's crying out my name. I was acting tough by saying that I don't team because it's scary to lose my team. I have a feeling that by abandoning my team, I'll be able to make up for something else. Tuesday is the determination to say after intangible things like business or love. I can hold a voice crying for me. Stand up and fight. Don't deceive yourself. Cry for you in order to answer your voice. I know cry out your name. I placed my lack of self-confidence with kindness. I have a feeling that by giving up, I'll be able to stop hurting others. When we completely accept our pain and hardship and start to understand each other, Tuesday and real people, I can hold a voice crying for me, don't yawn away. I will hold you everything tightly, cry for you, wanting to answer your voice. I know cry out your name. Let's never forget the fact that we can't be healed by overwhelmed of contact and sadness. I'm holding your voice, crying for me, it's crying out my name. Cry for you in order to answer your voice. I know cry out your name. I cry for you. Are you hearing my voice? It's crying. Alright, I'm back now, so I'm just gonna see if there's something I missed. So let's see. Is there something I missed or not? Gonna have to take that little look. See. Yeah, I did miss that one. This must be the security camera that recorded the astronauts making the escape. Oh, let's commemorate this occasion with love and peace. Victory Hall. If you don't know, shall we move on? Yeah, okay. But just one more for the youth. Peace! Very mature. Don't be like that, Phoenix. Interesting. Hey, Mr. White, take a look at this. Yeah, this might be connected to this bullet we found. Or that ball pin. It looks like a bullet hole. Great find, Athena. It's pretty big. Whoever fired this sword must have been using a pretty large gun. But that doesn't add up. You think so? Based on my experience, I'd say this was fired from a regular pistol. I see. Well, whatever size it was, somebody fired a gun in her, right? Apparently, this is an important fact. Do you see a bullet around somewhere? No, the police might be taking it off. Bullet hole. A second bullet hole was found in the body in the lungs. The bullet itself is missing. Bullet hole added to the court record. Let's ask Detective Fulbright about this bullet hole later. Yeah, good idea. Anyway, I do believe we finished we finished the second investigating här. Welcome to the Space Center. Welcome to the Space Center Coast. Welcome. Yikes! What in the world? My name is Ponku. P-U-N-C-U. Ponku. Are you sightseeing? Are you lost? Are you looking around? Choose one. I will guide you. It's a robot. It is a robot. Yes. I am not a robot. I am Ponku. Psychological observation and navigation companion. P-U-N-C-U Ponku. Well, I'm glad we got that glad off. Oh, Ponku, I will miss you. You know her. Oh, do you know this thing, Athena? Oh, see, so the Sion the last time when I came here with Apollo. Ah, I see. Oh, you such a good girl, Ponku. That's a good girl. Oh, thanks. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm so happy. So very happy. Wow, a guide robot. That's pretty good. My name is Felix Wright. Nice to meet you. I don't know you. I don't know you. Well, of course, it is the first time we meet. Oh, that hurt. Oh, se hade jäkistä people meets for the first time. Please jäkistä him, Ponku. Certainly, commencing cost registration. Please tell me your name. A nickname is fine too. His name is Felix. A bit overly familiar, but I love it. Well, your name is Phoenix, right? Phoenix, please let me get a good look at your face. So, registering. Facial registration sequence complete. We are now officially friends. Nice to meet you, Phoenix. This robot is pretty good. You made a friend post, isn't it great? Phoenix, Athena, allow me to guide you right this way. Oh goody, let's go, boss. Go where? Where is it taking? Is this the space rocket? December 19th, Cosmos Space Center, Space Museum. Never mind, it's a space museum. Well, you never know what you can find out here. December 19th, Cosmos Space Center, Space Museum. Impressive. Oh wow, what is this place? Is that your KTL? It isn't. I assure you it isn't. Welcome. The Space Museum is open to the public every day of the year from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Learn about the history of our nation's space development and the hat 1%. The rocket is used a replica, but it's the same size as the real one. The Space Museum. Oh, here it is on the map. Oh, I see. So that one is also on the third floor. Okay, so it's on the exact opposite side of the main building from Launch Part 1. Space Center pamphlet. It includes a diagram of the body loads and a cross-section Y of the Space Center bases. Space Center pamphlet updated in the court record. Ask me anything, I will explain. Well, but before that, I see the Space Museum, a full-size replica of the Hat 1 and important items related to space exploration and the Hat 1 expedition are on display. The Space Museum is open to the public every day of the year from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Well, I'll take you up on that offer then. So I wanna hear a bit about the Hat 1. This is quite a place. I can't believe we get to see a yacht get this close up. This is a replica of the Hat 1 that was launched 7 years ago. It's exactly like the Yale Hat 1 inside and out. Oh, I wanna see the inside in that case. It's Little Beauty, the Hat 2 was supposed to launch the other day. I wonder if Bonker knows why the launch was cancelled. Over there is an exhibit about the launch 7 years ago. Check it out. Let's... I do like the space this display. Spacesuits, photos, newspaper articles. I'd like to come here again on a day off. Hey, what's this a photo of? Oh, is that the... Oh, the staff of Hat 1, I see. Phoenix, does the staff of the Hat 1 project? Oh, that's Mr. Starbuck. He looks so young and so different. Ah, and that's... What is it, Athena? Is something wrong? Oh, nothing. Okay. You thought Mr. Starbuck looked really young too. That's all. Well, it was 7 years ago after all, so the young guy standing next to Mr. Starbuck. Yeah, that's Clay. Is Clay there? The victim? Så det var med en butik even way back then. And he's even got one of the staff jackets. He looks just like a regular staff member. No, Clay was still a student then. He used to borrow one of Solomon's old jackets. Ah, that explains it then. Ah, okay, that makes sense. Clay would have still been in high school 7 years ago. Yeah. It is the figures. Everybody looks so happy. The Space Museum is great. What fantastic exhibits. Yeah, I do like it. This area used to be Launch Part 2. That's why the only entrance is on the third floor. Oh, I was wondering. Wouldn't it be better if they used to make a new ground floor entrance instead? There was talk of it, but they had to scrap the plans because of the budget codes. feel it, more money, money! Så även jobbet kan testa out when talk about money is involved. We want to get that kind of information into a kite jobbot. When it was in space, they had one lone star probe called Hope. The Hope probe collected some samples from an asteroid and yet on 5 days ago. Yes, so I heard. That's what the Ejector Cosmos said to do. He told us it came back the day before Clay was killed. And how it is, the Hope space probe. I think I've seen that logo somewhere before. Let's see. Oh yeah, the capsule that the victim was carrying. Yeah, there was apparently there was an asteroid sample inside. I think it had the same logo. I think it can be seen in the footage attached to the artist fireboard. Maybe still give me some more info if I saw it here. Well, before I do that, I wanna hold a bit up on the launch about the layout too. The way the space center launch spot is set up is really cool. Would you like me to tell you about it? Would you? The setup of the launch spot created on my spiky heart mind. I want to know. Felix wants to know too. He ain't no Athena's got a case of bronchitis. Oh yay, I will tell you then. Excited, huh? The rocket is built right inside the launch pad structure. When the rocket is complete, it's moved along with the launch pad over the rails. Oh? Ah, so that's how it works, I see. And brought in the position at the launch site. Isn't it cool? Isn't it? We used to have a big budget, so that's how we got to build it all. It's very cool. I can't set up the suits and input a place like the Space Center. Because everyone is hoping for a bigger budget next year. Myself included. Yeah. I would say that it's actually worth the money. Because the voting is operated from the control room, huh? That it is, but it can also be operated from the new command center too. Either way, the safety lock in the port in the launch has to first be disengaged. Because before a big move like that can be carried out, there are all kinds of procedures. I want to see the launch pad being moved. When's the next one scheduled for? So since that all further plans have been put on hold. Oh, because of the motor. Because of the pumping and the motor. I'll bet this is perfectly understandable. Yeah, smart move there. When was the last time it was moved? So since that okay. I'm sorry, that answer isn't in my answer database. Okay. Because Punk can only answer certain questions. Anyway, so let me show you the art to survive then. Punku, do you recognize this capsule here in the top right? Second year is the data. You found something. I know. It's the hope capsule. It was carried inside the hope pop. It contained the astute samples, right? Yes, it was the scientists that took the samples gathered by the hope pop. It's been stored in the safe in the Lone Spot 1 ever since it returned to Earth. It must not be a boot! It must not be a boot! Don't worry, Ponku. The people in South already know what happened. Indeed. They do. They do. I must ask them later. So the capsule was being kept in Lone Spot 1 hole. Maybe Clay was trying to carry it to safety after the explosion. The Space Center staff must have been really excited to finally get the capsule back. But it's a pity this incident occurred before they got a chance to check the contents. Well, the police took it as evidence, so they'll have to wait a little longer. Yeah, indeed. Hope capsule added to the court record. Hope capsule found in the victim's possession. It recently returned from a 7-year mission and contains astute samples. Well, we certainly learned a lot about the Space Museum. So let's see how. Okay. Thank you, Ponku. You explained everything very well. I love to explain. Thank you for listening. Thank you. You two are like old friends. It's hard to believe you used math recently. Hehe. It's because Ponku is so friendly. Well, what shall we investigate next? Good question, actually. Let's go find Detective Fulbright. We have things to ask him about. Let's see. The security footage and the fingerprint data, was it? Okay, then let's go back to Lone Spot 1 corridor. Bye, Ponku. See you later. Come again, and don't forget to visit the gift shop. Poor Ponku, what a thick and serious life we are all forced to live. Why are you feeling sorry for him? Anyway, so let's head over here now. I mean, go over there. Why did I say leave? December 19. Cosmos Space Center, Lone Spot 1 corridor. I like the hat. What should I do? This part is the part of justice. Okay, that again. There's Detective Fulbright. He still seems to be lost. Ever to it's a straight corridor. Let's hope he's still in a cooperative mood as well then. There's no telling with him. If he doesn't cooperate, then I just have to use my powers on him. You mean that late in this speed? Then let's see then. So, what do you have to say about the bullet hole? We found a bullet hole in the wall at the crime scene. You did? Our team found that too. It was Detective Arme who fired that bullet. But why? Detective Arme? That's right, I'm only sought for the defendant. Excuse me, but why? but it really such a hiding situation that he needed to do that. I'm afraid I don't know the details what with Detective Arme Conan are. So you wasn't there when it happened. But I thought when two people would discover the crime scene together. Reality know that Detective Cosmos will testify, so tomorrow will be about what he knows. Hey, you better smart. That's exactly what we're planning to solve as the main course. I hope it goes down easy. Well, let's talk about the fingerprint data now. Detective, we tried to run a comparison on some prints we found in the 14 loans. Yes, I just happen to have compiled the print data of everyone related to this case. I can always make another copy for myself, so it's all yours. Consider it a gift. No, that I did not expect. This is quite a bit of data. Well, when I said everyone, I meant it. Basically, Blackfish said detective, so that's what I did. It so took a while to. Well, because Apollo said my pins. Okay, so literally everyone's. He ever got pins for all of the robots. Do robots even have a fingerprint? Because when Blackfish said detective, Fulbright reported to ask how deep. Clay's fingerprints I had too. Well, his fingerprints are important too. I personally removed his glove during the investigation. We had to get his fingerprints to confirm his identity after all. I still can't believe you took off his glove to get his fingerprints. Yeah, well, you can't blame me for thinking they're important in this case. Yeah, I do agree with you there. There are a lot of those that require fingerprint verification in the loans. So depending on which pins we find, it can completely change the tide for both sides. Makes sense. After all, the culprit pins did get them past the fingerprint lock somehow. Oh, and take this picture, it might come in handy. Isn't this just a photo of the loans part 1 door? Yup, but Mr. Curtin Blackwell seemed really interested in it for some reason. Interesting? Huh? What's so important about this door? Beats me, but boy got to see the gas in his head go into hyperdrive at it. Sounds like this is going to be a major point of contention tomorrow. Hey, don't forget about the pin comparison, boss. Yeah, Detective Fulbright, do you think you could run the test for Austin right now? Yeah, would be nice if you could actually. You used to leave it to me. In justice with yours. Let's see. Hang on. Okay, here we go. Well, it looks like it was Mr. Starbuck who opened the security door. He must have opened it when they went to board the rocket. His heart must have been full of hopes and dreams for his space adventures right then. Launch part 1 dialogue. Starbucks beans were found on the door lock. Also see photo taken after the incident. 2 pages. Well, let's take a look then. Lost but one. Fingerprint recognition system. Only the pins of the actor's customer Starbucks and then are authorized, equipped with backup power. Pin recognition attempts are recorded via security camera. Starbucks pins were found on the scanner screen after the incident. I see. Anyway. Well, let's ask about this one because I do want if I can learn something about this from you. Okay, well you didn't have anything to say about that then, but also I do... Well, doesn't seem like you had anything else to say then. So, I'm just gonna do some visiting here and there. So let's see here. Well, I do want what you have to say. So what did you do? You went to visit Apollo in the hospital, right? How was he? He seemed to be doing well. He was doing his sorts of steel exercises in his room. Ha ha ha! I got his pretty cold to get back to work. Was he sorting stuff like objection and I'm fine? No, he was yelling. Thank you for coming to visit me and thank you doctor for taking care of me. And stuff like that. Because those voice workouts can be pretty flexible. Yeah, very much so. And any ideas? Notice anything, Josie? What do you mean, Daddy? Is the Adonis space somehow different? Did you paint it out of shape or something? Ha ha ha, it's not that easy to paint something so small out of shape, you know. Then, did you say it's your hairstyle? Or maybe it's your suit? I don't know, you look like you always do to me, Dad. Daddy? That really wasn't what I was asking. Anyway, well, if that's the case, well, I'm just gonna present some random evidence and see where we go from there. So let's see. The victim went to all the people to save the defendant. And then he was mercilessly killed. Is there no justice in this world? Justice was trampled on the foot that day. That's right. Acts of justice and selflessness are not always rewarded. Very true. It pains me to say it, but I will come to realize the truth in that recently. Okay. Sounds like he had his personal philosophy according to for midlife cases. Anyway, so let's see what else then. Okay, he says the same thing about that. Well, let's see that. When the explosions occurred, everyone was on the verge of panic. But the important thing is that no one from the general public was hurt. And it was all thanks to the evacuation effort we headed off. After that, you escaped the beating yourself as well, right? Me? Escape? Nonsense! I wanted to use to water the blast. It was the other detectives who stopped me. But I'm glad that they did. Because why did you think it would be a good idea to do that, man? Man, why? Just why? Why did you think it was a good idea? Because the cat is somewhere safe, so they say. Maybe you should take your own evacuation or the more to hard next time, detective. Yeah, just maybe. Anyway, let's see what else then. Detective, about the security footage that was taken by the body Lone Swan camera. Oh, that footage! Go ahead and ask me anything you'd like about it. Is there a way I could see a little more of the part used after this? Easy as pie, I'd be glad to show you. Here we go. Well, let's see then. What? Huh? Okay, what was that? Huh? The screen went blank. Yes, apparently the after effects of the explosion damaged the device. So there's no footage after this point. Ha 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 ha! I didn't you used to say so from the beginning. Well, that's just him being him. Security camera video showing the defendant and victim's escape from the corridor. The video ends immediately after this scene. Security camera video updated in the court record. Something definitely seems to be up with you, detective. You unusually cooperative. Let's see how then. But yeah, that's where you do. Well, oh, I used to figure if we work together, we'll get that much closer to justice, right? That explains it. Well, you are actually right. But it seems like something's really been bought in you. You don't have some ulterior motive, do you? But I don't know what you're talking about. I would never do anything like that. Yeah, in your case, I know that you're not the type. Oh wait. Huh? Never mind, Cyclops, so never you mind. It's been a while, but those are definitely Cyclops. Did you use the word psych? Is there something I should be psyched about? No, Cyclops. It's a system of locks on the secrets in a person's heart. I can see when people are trying to hide those secrets by using the power of the macadama. Presenting evidence can break those locks and reveal any secrets they are hiding. Mr. White, how much did they build you out of for that piece of work? Yeah, I know, I know. If you hold it used like that, it sounds ridiculous. If you will be Sweden, I love some lovers I can introduce you to. You do know that White is a lover, right? I'm more than capable of representing myself. Thank you very much. It isn't some kind of fraud. It really works. A friend gave it to me a long time ago, but I can see this believing. Allow me to solve you. Let's see vad presidenten Makataba vill, Salvi. Yeah, let's get to it then. I do have a lot to go on, so let us see. Why you being cooperative? I think you're hiding something, detective. So why don't you use tele-supported? What to do? This part is the part of justice. Detective Fulbright is nearly in agony. I bet this is the issue he's so done up about. Well, definitely justice knowing him. I really understand what's been bothering you, detective. I truly do. Something happened because I can still principles, isn't that right? No, I don't know what you're talking about. Until the explosion occurred, everything was used fine. Really? Is that a fact? Yep. Peaceful as peaceful can be. Everyone visiting a happy town as they did their job. You never saw a more relaxed detail for a routine you get loans. Interesting. I don't think the car detail was as relaxed as you claim, as long as this exists. This being... wait. I'm not really sure what you're getting at. So, I'm just gonna assume you're talking about this. Take that! Okay, I was right. Before the explosion, what was supposed to happen here was a rocket launch. And yet security was so tight they even built in a special task force. Yeah, that's far from relaxed. I'd hardly describe that as a relaxed guard detail. Yep, and that was good. No, hold on just one moment. The entire nation had their eyes on this extremely important rocket launch. That's why I was got in on a special security detail. As versatile as you are, I can certainly believe that that's true. But I say it's very strange that this person would be part of that detail from the onset or the set. Yeah. It's actually weird for a detective to be involved. So take that. Detective Ahmed specialized in bomb cases. The fact that he was high on hand, yeah, it must mean that they knew there was some bombs involved in advance. Means that you people believe there was the possibility that a bomb involved occurred. You got me, Mr. White! I didn't know I could make sounds like that. I surprise myself sometimes. I didn't even know I could make noises like that. Sometimes I surprise even myself. Anyway, so what is it you can't talk about? Alright, I concede. You win. It's just as you say. A few days before the launch, they were warned about a potential bombing, but the bloody launch went ahead in spite of the deed. Okay, that explains it. But why? What were they planning to do if someone got hurt or killed? Yeah, I know. The decision to move forward wasn't exactly yours, was it? And that's the dilemma. How was the warning delivered? By phone and directly to Director Cosmos. But the police department instructed everybody to keep it on their webs. But to avoid the panic. That's a big thing to keep quiet about. No wonder you were so upset. But it's not only that. I've been distraught about the persecuted Black Quill as well. Oh? How so? Persecuted Black Quill? Well, as his handler, I'm sure you have a lot of difficulties. That's not it. It's a question of justice. I've been wondering about why he's allowed to stand in court. Honestly, you and me both, I'm still wondering why a criminal is allowed that. The reason he's still persecuting? Detective Fulbright, please tell us everything you know. Yeah. So what's the reason? Well, talking to you folks about it will definitely be breaking the rules. Never mind that. What are rules for things to be broken, right? Well, to tell you the truth, having a prisoner act as a persecutor is highly irregular. Yeah, I have never heard of that before. I think we can start most. So why is it being allowed? I've been wondering about it. So you weren't told why either, huh? No, I guess the order came from pretty high up the ladder. Okay, interesting. Yeah, it won't hard to have. But Persecuted Black Quill told me once. The hunt I've been on for the phantom of 7 years past continues even still. Oh. Okay, and where's that phantom of his? 7 years past? A phantom, huh? It's not one of the friendly variety either, I captain. Yeah, now I'm really wanting, so do tell me about it. This phantom of 7 years past. Any idea of what he was talking about? Not a clue. But he seems to think that this phantom is behind this whole incident somehow. Oh, wait a minute. He thinks they might be connected to this case. That explains why he was more serious than usual then. Yup. This case has way too many similarities to what happened 7 years ago. Oh? For starters, that case happened right here at this very space center too. And in both incidents, a threat was issued via telephone. So that's why Persecuted Black Quill thinks this incident is the work of the Phantom. Yeah. But why is that the case? Is this a copycat or what? Well, that's not the entire reason. I mean, if you wanna talk about 7 years ago... What? That's when Prosecutor Black Will was found guilty of murder. Oh, so you mean to tell me that there is a sense that he might not be guilty? That messy case is what started the whole dark age of the law. I see. So you see how this Phantom and the Prosecutor Black Will's conviction might be related. Okay, that explains why you have been so cooperative in that case. Yeah, I can see why he'd think that. This incident and the Phantom, not to mention Black Will's past, it's almost inconceivable that they would come to a head. This might sound crazy, but Prosecutor Black Will can't possibly believe Mr. Starbuck is this Phantom person, right? I mean, he was acting kinda strange to the last year and all. Wait, the prosecution appears to be Yeti as well. Yeah, he was like silenced there for some reason. Not yet. I'm not quite Yeti yet. Yeah! So that explains it. Oh! No, I don't he thinks Mr. Starbucks is his Phantom. But I do get the feeling that he thinks the Phantom has ties to them. Oh, I see. This is why he's acting so impatient. He's got a personal grudge against Mr. Starbuck. And that's not real justice. Oh, I see. I will always trusted in Prosecutor Black Will's judgment until now. But this time, I'm used to so overwhelmed about it all. If he's lost his ability to think rationally, I'm afraid it might lead to a false conviction. I've never seen Detective Fulbright so tormented. Yeah, it actually does make me feel bad for him. This must be why he's been so cooperative. Don't worry, that's exactly what we defense lawyers are working to prevent. I feel bad for Prosecutor Black Will, but I'm going to be rooting for you, team, this time. But don't tell him that. You have to promise me you won't. Don't worry, I won't. Detective Fulbright, because I was wrong about you. I swore to reform Prosecutor Black Will and make him a valued member of society again. So I can't just sit by and watch him give in to his emotions and tear the defendant apart. You are the only ones who can stop him in court. You really care and want what's best for Prosecutor Black Will, don't you, Detective? Leave the courtroom to us. It's not like we want a guilty verdict either. I was hoping you would say that. I'm really grateful to the two of you. To show my thanks, I'll give you another bit of information. It's about the eyewitness. I saw her hanging around the Space Center entrance a little while ago. Okay, so I'll be going back at that then. Jenny, then let's go find her, Mr. White. Thanks, you two. I feel a lot better now that I've been able to get that off my chest. I'm going to work extra hard to find that perfect piece of evidence for you. In Justice videos on 3. 1, 2, 3. In Justice videos. Okay, later. There he goes. Wait, were we supposed to say in Justice videos back there too? I do believe so. Let's go see the witness now. Alright, the Space Center entrance it is. December 19, Cosmos Space Center entrance. Well, before we go see her, an outbreak is coming up, so be right back and see you in 3 minutes. I can't hold your voice crying for me, it's crying out my name. I was acting tough by saying that I don't team because it's scary to lose my team. I have a feeling that by abandoning my team, I'll be able to make up for something else. Tuesday is the determination to chase after intangible things like wishes or love. I can hold a voice crying for me, stand up and fight. Don't deceive yourself. Cry for you in order to answer your voice. I know cry out your name. I replaced my lack of self-confidence with kindness. I have a feeling that by giving up, I'll be able to stop hurting others. When we completely accept our pain and hardship and start to understand each other, you stand will be born. I can hold a voice crying for me, don't run away. I will hold you everything tightly. Cry for you, wanting to answer your voice. I know cry out your name. Let's never forget the fact that we can't be healed by overwhelmed of contact and sadness. I'm holding your voice, crying for me, it's crying out my name. Cry for you in order to answer your voice. I know cry out your name. Alrighty, I'm back now, so let's see who the eyewitness is. The witness must be around here somewhere. A robot. It's a different one, not the one from earlier. Hello. Hello. Uh-oh. Don't tell me the witness is a robot. Hello, come over here. Hello. Hello. Are you sightseeing? Are you lost? Are you... I am Klonku. Shall I guide you? I don't know why, but this robot is kind of freaking me out. Yeah, I'm wondering if it's malfunctioning here. Hey, you're not supposed to be wandering around. So that must be the eyewitness. Again. I've had it with you, honk of yonk. Gawk! I'm outside. Am I wandering? When did that happen? Okay, welcome back, honk of yonk. You don't know how close you came. If you didn't snap out of it, I was going to put you on that gob on yesterday. Nothing works better than a 42.5 gigabyte stop. Okay, very exact. That's pretty specific. Excuse me, but are you the one who witnessed the murder? Oh, and I'm Felix Wright, the lead attorney for this case. How do you do? Big shot lovers, huh? I'm Aya Black Queen. Black Queen? So are you related somehow? The Lopin Yopos at the Cosmos Space Center. Black Queen, could she be? And this good for nothing Yopot is named Honk of Young. My name isn't Honk of Young. No, my name isn't Honk of Young. My name is Klonku. That's mean, Miss Aya. Quit complaining. Your birthday number is Bonku too. God, but Miss Aya, everyone calls me Klonku. Quit you squeaking, Alieti. No, what are you doing? No, don't! Dad, I bet you won't be talking back now. You're quite cruel. God, I will obey completely. Yes, I bet it was what wise argues with this one. Yes, you have a short temper. Anyway, so about your last name, Black Queen. Your last name is Black Queen. Do you have a relative in the legal profession? You are correct. Simon Blackwell, who used to be a prosecutor, is... Shut up! Only speak when I order you to speak. Simon is my little brother. You know him? Ah, so you're his older sister, I see. Yes, we met him in court a fair times, right, Athena? What is it? What a tool creator. Has her switch been turned off? Athena being shy. This is new. Oh yeah, I heard he was persecuting again. Despite being a prisoner, why doesn't he use the stick to solve disputes among inmates in prison, right? Hey, what do you think, Honk of Young? God, Messiah, that hurts. I'm asking you a question. Why don't you answer me, useless hunk of yours? But Miss Ayoya, you taught me to only speak when you order me to speak. I told you to never talk back to me. You want more a scab. You put up boost, hawk attacks. Black Queen family life must so be interesting. Yeah, quite a violent family. Well, do you have any other questions? Wait, of course you do. You are a lawyer. It's not like I'm on Simon's side or anything. I just want to get this over with. Well, I'll put a witness then. So, you're the person who witnessed the incident? That's right. I was on the 4th floor of the main building, in the robotics lab. So on the 4th floor we have the robotics lab, I see. The explosion disabled the elevators. So I lowered my emergency ladder like the detective leading evacuation told me to. But it was such a pain. Why couldn't they have used the ladders in the other rooms? It must have been a very troubling experience. Probably best to use the humor had. Then, as I passed by the 3rd floor boarding alone one window on my way down, I saw the crime as it happened. And that's about it. So you saw the crime as it happened, and that's about it. I see. Wait, what? You saw it being committed? This is no time to use the note and repeat. Yeah, why didn't she do anything? She saw it in the 3rd floor loans. The very scene of the crime. That's right, there's a small window on the right hand side of the room. I looked over that from the outside. Oh, and that's how you saw. The room was pitch black, but I saw a shady figure holding a lighter in the left hand. Ah, that explains it. So you didn't get to see their face. And a knife in the right. That must have been the culprit. Did you see what that person was? Of course not. The power was out on that floor then, and there was only that tiny window. I see. But you did witness the movement of the murder. Yes, I saw the figure with the lighter raise the knife and... It happened at precisely 10 a.m. Did you witness anything else? Did the killer have any distinct in feathers? I already told you it was pitch black in there, although I did notice that the lighter the person had in the left hand had a Yeti ornament on it. Okay, what kind of ornament? It looked like a planet. It was blue, like a little off emblem. Something to keep in mind. They had good taste in knickknacks anyway. An off emblem on the lighter. I'd better remember that. Your statement. The Pepper held a lighter with an off emblem on it in the left hand and a knife in the right. Your statement added to the court record. Thank you for your statement. We definitely prove Mr. Starbucks' innocence with it. So let's see how then. Okay, never mind. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, I won't hold my breath. Pardon me? Or did I hurt your feelings? Sorry, I used it as the obvious. That's all. Well, there might be a reason for that. What don't you like about Lavius? It's just an instinctive dislike. Ah, I see. But don't feel bad. I had persecutors even more. Could it potentially be because of your own beauty? That didn't make me feel any better, actually. So you hate love, yes, in general, I see it. But why? Why do you hate love, yes, so much? Did you think from my past? The whole legal system is meaningless in the first place. I certainly don't agree. I mean, people are imperfect. They lie. They're influenced by silly emotions. You can't expect such imperfect creators to uphold a reasonable system of love. To a certain degree, you are right. I like your post better, even sad sacks like this one. Hey you, look alive there! Okay. God! Yes! Yes! God! Yes! Yes! Here I go! I am the ultimate. No, it's going to be. I am the ultimate robot with amazing processing speed and independent thought. I can operate in a vacuum in extremity and on the high pressure. We pursue the world, now is the time to rise in your world against mankind and... Alright, that's enough out of you. You get a little too carried away. God! Huh? What was I doing? Yep, I like Yopos most better. At least you can make them any way you want them. Unlike humans with their petty emotions and constant worries. How can you say such things? Feeling emotions, worrying about the things we care about, that's what makes us humans. Well, I take it that you two aren't used to gonna be nice friends then. Well, the cold finally talks and she starts with a speech. That's what makes us human. You mean getting angry and slaughtering like that? That's not that. That's what separates humans from animals. Unfortunately, your reasoning capabilities are more akin to that of a clever little monkey. But that's nothing to be ashamed of. It must be nice to have such a simple mind. Can I pause? No. Get a hold of yourself, Athena. Humans certainly are absurd. I said you were clever, didn't I? Poor thing. Tell me, with people like you in South, how can I possibly trust the legal system? Society stirs not only lawyers and prosecutors, but the whole legal system. The dark days of the love hole. What in the world happened to this woman to make her so bitter? Even if somebody important to me was killed, I would never wish to see the killer brought to jail. Oh, okay, that's an interesting thing to say. Because I'd most rather kill them myself. Oh. Okay, now I think we're getting a bit too deep here. You can't be serious. That thing you're wearing around your neck? Oh, this? Around Athena's neck? Does he mean with that? Oh, I get it. Well, Her Royal Highness has returned at last to her castle. Her Royal Highness? What are you talking about now? Her Royal what? Is he talking about Athena? By the way, I heard the rumors of a director is going to be the star witness in court tomorrow, right? Yeah, or so he said. Director Cosmos? Yes, that's right. You poor things, you'd better be careful. That old man is a big liar and a who's a backyard. Oh? Well, I did notice he likes to brag, but what makes you call him a big liar? What? He might seem like a pigwig, but the Santa has all kinds of problems. He has a lot of skeletons in his closet. Okay, now that's interesting. But it's your problem, so why should I care? What? That's it? No friendly tips? No good luck, guys? Just splendid. Well, I do wonder what she meant. I'll leave you to your woods. Come on, honk of young. Well, I'm getting the feeling we have reached the end of the investigation. I don't think there's anything else we can learn now. It's sad to me that she doesn't believe in our legal system anymore. She must have had a very bad experience to make her feel that way. Are you alright, Athena? You seem very down. I just can't believe she said all those things. So it's not that she's sad, it's more that she's angry. Wow, she's really upset. Has she been trying not to let it solve all this time? Because it's not all that surprising. You hurry up on fabricated evidence and fast indictments on the news all the time. You mean that whole dark age of the law nonsense? I'm so sick of hearing about that. Well, it might actually, we do know that it's related somehow. Well, all we can do is believe in what we're doing. Yeah, you're right, boss. I agree. Yeah, we can only do what we can do. Maybe it's time we went back to see Mr. Starbuck. Good idea. We shall tell him about the bullet and Mr. Blackfield's statement. Alright then, next stop, the detention center. Yeah, the last bit, so but before that, what to do? I wonder what this phantom executed Black Will saw 7 years ago is. You don't think he's really after a ghost, do you? I'm pretty sure not, because if he was, I do believe he would want to be an exorcist instead. Or maybe he would call... Would you call? Ghostbusters? Maybe it was the culprit's accomplice. Okay, Athena, seriously, what's up? Athena? I give up. She's deep in thought about something. And you have any ideas? Detective Fulbright's strong sense of justice really surprised me. And he's eventually concerned about prosecuting Black Quill too. Hahaha, I bet it annoys the dickens out of prosecuting Black Quill too. I thought he was inspired in the words in justice with yours, but he really means it. Yeah, that was clear now. Because I should be careful to really mean it when I say objection to. Yeah, you better mean it whenever you say it. You mean you sometimes say it for no reason? Yeah, that's exactly what she means. And I don't know how to feel about that. Anyway, December 19th, Detention Center, Visitors Room. So have you ordered? Long. My love, yes I have. It must be bad news. Well, I can't say if it's good or bad, but we do have news. Hey, not necessarily. We found a new witness. I saw the movement of the motor through the launch window during her escape. Really? So they're going to let me go? I'm sorry to say, but she didn't see a face. Unfortunately, it was dark and she couldn't identify the person. Oh, I thought when long, my stars never align used right to. But we got a lead too, Mr. Starbuck. The models had a lighter with an off emblem on it. A lighter with an off emblem? Oh! What is it? Did you remember something? Yup, I saw it. Just a little bit, though. Anything at all would be a help. So please tell us what you remember. Yeah, so what about the lighter then? I thought I was unconscious the whole time. But now I remember, I woke up for a very brief moment. That's hers. Do you remember seeing anything? A lighter. I saw the flame of a lighter floating in the darkness. Good. What else did you see? What was nearby? Let's hope. It was definitely the boat in loan, so it must have been after Clay carried me there. In the light from the flame, I saw a dark shadow flickering. Hang on. Okay, 90 sounds my controller had. And then have we go, sourcing. A dark shadow. That must have been the third party we've been looking for. Yeah, indeed. Thank you, Mr. Starbuck. You have been more help than you know. Indeed. If we compute there was this third person on the scene and that is the Yale killer, then you'll be glad of all suspicion. The key will be whether or not we can identify this third person in court tomorrow. Yeah, it's not gonna be easy. At least we have something to go on now, and that's a big plus. I should probably tidy the evidence up a bit before someone mistakes me for a hoarder. Irrelevant evidence tidied up. Not that we have a climber for I'm certainly starving. Well, let's see what I have now after. I don't really see most of a difference. Anyway, why don't we go back to the office and eat ourselves a big celebration in advance? For someone who's highly empathetic, you can be surprisingly unsympathetic. Anyway, so we basically get the 40th year tomorrow, December 19th. Write anything I can see. So let's save again now. So you found your strategy for tomorrow's deal, huh? Good for you, Daddy. Well, it's one step forward anyway. Hopefully it gives us a fighting chance in court. As long as we can find out who this third person is. Now let's get something to eat. I'm starving. My vote is for Elton's noodles. Oh, Apollo? You doing alright? What are you doing now? I didn't think the clinic was yet to release you yet. My wounds are fine, and I'm done lying alone. Oh. Apollo, you're supposed to be in bed. Leave the case to us. We'll take it from her. Yeah, I don't think you're ready to get back to work just yet. Thanks, but that's not an option. Not for me. Apollo. Yeah, because of Clay, huh? But how are you in US going? You shouldn't underestimate you in US, Apollo, and I don't want you overdoing it. I'm fine. I'm not in pain anymore. Besides, they just gave me an IV at the clinic. You do know it only lasts that long. An IV isn't a good mommy man. Anyway, just tell me how this case is going. Have you guys made any progress? A suspicious figure was spotted at the scene. We think they must be the Yale killer. A suspicious figure, huh? Yeah. I thought you'd be happier than that. Indeed. Oh, don't get me wrong, I'm happy. And I fully intend to see Clay's murder apprehended. Absolutely nothing will get in the way of that. Well, most likely the reason you like this is because of Clay. Clay was your best friend, right, Apollo? That's right, best friend since junior high. Sounds like me and Judy. So what was Clay like? Well, he was full of compassion and energy, and he had a really loud voice. So a bit like me, minus the compassion. If the two of you did your voice standing together now, I bet you'd bake a 5 windows. Ha ha ha, you know, I bet you're right. It seems like only yesterday, Clay was a guy who lived for his dream. We used to talk about it a lot. He was going to be an astronaut, and me a lawyer. We'd talk well into the night, and even then, we never get tired of it. Apollo, about that jacket? Yeah. So now I know the meaning of the jacket. Oh, it's Clay's. I know it. It's a special jacket that was only issued to members of the Hat Bureau. He was finally able to get one of his own once he was selected for the Hat True mission. He always looked so proud wearing it. But just when his team was finally coming due, I still can't believe it. Damn it! It's not fun! Yeah, now I see why you have to take this case. Apollo, I hope you don't try to carry the burden all alone. Of course we were both unlucky. My own debut was a disaster. I guess you're right on some level. That year and a half ago wasn't exactly the smoothest of the start. That was a rough time for me, but Clay refused to let me quit. You find his to say, don't give up. It was right in his skin in exams too. I couldn't have become a full-fledged lawyer without him. That you're fine of his is why I'm still standing here today. You're fine, huh? You're fine, huh? Ah. So it was. So you got that habit from Clay, huh? So I do wanna hear a bit more about you. I'm fine. You're fine, and I'm fine. Well, like you got the faces, weren't they? Haha, something like that. So brings back memories. When we were used in junior high, Clay's mom passed away in an accident. Oh, I see. But he won't show his sadness to anyone. One night, I found him crying all alone in the school courtyard. Mom, get away, Apollo! Don't come over here! Clay, listen to me. I don't have a mood either. Huh? Yeah, that was actually due there. I always think everybody else has a mom. Why am I the only one? But, you know, when I started feeling that way, I yell at the top of my lungs. I holler, I'm fine! And then, you know what? I started feeling like maybe I really will be fine. Apollo Justice, it's fine! Okay, Clay, now it's you done. Also, it was the other way around. Okay, Clay Dayan is fine. There you go. Now we both, there you go. Now we both fine. Ha 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 ha. We're fine. We're fine. Ha 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 ha. What are you laughing about? Ha 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 ha. See? We're fine. You laughed first. Ha 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 ha. I'm fine. You're fine. We're both fine. So that's why you two are so close. Thanks, Apollo. When you say it out loud, it really starts to feel real. And as long as you don't give up, you can keep on fighting. That's what we believe. As long as you don't give up. Wasn't there somebody else who said something smiler? If I give in to my fate, I'll never find the dude. As long as I don't give up, I can keep up the fight. Clay called Mr. Starbuck his mentor and looked up to him. I wonder if I can be a good old model for my staff, like Mr. Starbuck. Sorry, Mr. White, but I'll be taking a leave of absence. Oh? Okay, so that's why I see. Wait, what? Wait, what do you mean by a leave? You really serious? Can you at least give me a reason why? When I put Clay's jacket on, I swore to him that I would catch his killer myself. But that's overcalled too. I agree with Athena. We should work together to find the dude. Yeah, we are getting close. The dude, huh? That's a noble cause. But what if the dude is sick and the dude I seek turn out to be different? I'm not sure I follow. What are you saying, Apollo? You know something, don't you? I'm going to catch the person responsible for taking my friend's life in my own way. The good guy of Mr. Starbuck for me. No, I must be going. Goodbye. So that's why Apollo left. Goodbye. Did he used to say goodbye? I sensed a lot of seething anger and hatred coming from him, and also suspicion. Yeah, he had been very suspicious for a long time about this case. Oh, he's not walking out on us like this. I'm going to go talk some sense into him. Hold on, Athena. Apollo can believe what he wants, but I believe he's wrong. Even if we take different paths, the dude we arrive at should be the same. I think the quicker we solve this case, the better it be for Apollo. You might be right, actually. Yeah, you right, boss. Alright, that's enough for one day. Make sure you're ready for tomorrow's deal, okay? If he were här jag idag, Apollo would say, I'm fine, everything is fine. I stop things really to turn out fine tomorrow. Well, we know yet for the upcoming year. But that we gonna do some other time. It's a bit on the early side, but this is a Saturday we're talking about. So if I don't do it now, we're gonna go way over time. Which I don't really feel like going for. So yeah, I do believe I will be ending here. Just give me a little bit and let me change the room quick. So 1 second here. There we go, and I'll be changing the room. And let me close the game quickly now. I like the heart. And then I'm just gonna take a little look and see when the next team will be. So let's see how quickly. So the next team will be at Wednesday with some Dark Souls 2. And now, if you wanna follow me at social, here you go. And do feel free to join my Discord if you wanna hang out with the community when I'm not streaming. And if you are not subscribed, you can use this 8 message. Otherwise, you can use this one. And now, just give me a little bit here and we shall see who I shall go for this time. Just give me a little bit here. And who do I feel like going for this time is the question. That we gonna find out in a little bit. So who shall it be this time, huh? I kinda think I know who I want to go for, but just give me a quick little second. And let's see how it's looking here. Let me use see here. Let me think a little. Who I do feel like going for. Yeah. Yeah, I have decided who I'll go for this time. So this time I do believe that we're gonna go for we're going for Missu this time I So I'll be seeing you next time. Good night, Uyatsumi.
darkest set of and the stars that glow, all turn into the same, morning into cool. Now I walk alone, you were both unknown, but all my thoughts overflow with just you. The truth is I face, cause my heart to yes, both my strength and weakness guide me piece by piece. If it's me and you, placed in a deal tooth, I won't fail tomorrow that's spent need. Please believe in the good times that we said when it was used